There's not a single campsite here not signed out. It should be an interesting video. We'll see.
No one's here.
I guess we'll just wait for him. Hey guys, I am in the car with Hope and Liam. See if you can see him in the back seat there. We are at Mohican Memorial State Forest in Perrysville, Ohio, and it's Friday evening, and there's not a single campsite here not signed out. So we got here a little bit late, and we apparently were too late. But what I noticed when I was going to sign out campsites is that the last site to get signed out for the day was signed out by Bryce Newbold. So what we think we're going to do is our choices are go home or see if we can't crash Bryce's video. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to crash Bryce's video, and hopefully he lets us stay with him. Hopefully the site's big enough to hold all of us. If not, then it should be an interesting video. We'll see. We are getting really close to campsite 6, so we'll see what happens when we get there. Never just dropped in on Bryce before.
No one's here. Guess we get it to ourselves. Where we're staying.
Well, he's not here yet. We beat him. Not really sure how that happened. He must have decided to hike a little further. We just parked at the nearest place because this trip was all about the kids being able to like set up camp and play. So I don't know.
Somebody set a stick.
I guess we'll just wait for him. See what happens. Maybe we'll start gathering firewood or something. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Do you want to see the place we got wood from?
Sure. Yeah, show me.
There's lots of pointy stuff. And like that one.
Oh, look at that. All kinds of wood here. Good job. That might be a little big for you, buddy.
We can all try and get it.
Okay, so we've gathered up some firewood. You can see it right there. We've got some stuff here. Some stuff that needs to be cut. Bryce is still not here. So what I think we're going to do is make the hike down to get some water. That way we can cook and that kind of stuff, assuming we're allowed to stay. Again, we don't want to, you know, cause any problems. If he's got like some sort of survival video or something like that, I don't want to interrupt it. But yeah, so we're gonna hike down and hopefully we beat him back, because it would be weird to show up to your campsite and have other people's gear there. But we'll see. Come on.
Let's go this way. That's just a little bit, so.
Okay. Try to scoop a little more. Okay, you wanna let Liam do it now?
Yeah, we're gonna need a few scoops.
Yeah.
Not just two. I should go.
One more. Good job.
Can I get the first piggyback ride?
I don't know, we'll see. All right, so it's about 3/4 of a mile hike down to the water, and then 3/4 of a mile hike uphill back to camp. So we've gotten water. I have given both Hope and Liam piggyback rides up the hill. We're getting pretty close, so we'll see if Bryce is there freaking out about whose gear is there.
Yeah, man, I'm beat. I was running out there and I was just like so hot and sweaty.
So we got here just as Bryce was showing up, and he said he doesn't mind at all if we stay. He's just messing with some gear and testing some stuff out. So some of the gear he has, we're not allowed to show on camera. So I'm gonna be real careful about not pointing it his way too much. But we're gonna go ahead and get set up and start dinner.
See it. Just when I turned, I said my setup's over here, and I got just like the peak, just like. But the shills and everybody else are gonna be messaging me like, dude, why he didn't want me to show it? Because he didn't want to get blown up. And this thing only takes 6 steaks too, so.
But.
Man, my pack looks so yellow now compared.
So I heard Bryce crack open an adult beverage, and it reminded me that I brought my own. So some Left Hand Brewery Oktoberfest. Left Hand is one of my favorite breweries, and this Oktoberfest is pretty bomb. It's good stuff. Yeah, buddy.
Will my beans and rice be ready?
Probably about 4 minutes.
How long do my ramen noodles take?
Like 2 minutes. That's not bushcraft. So we are using an Esbit fuel stove to start our fire here.
We're cheaters.
We're cheaters.
Cheat to win.
And they're terrible. So
They smell like fish.
That's a small fire.
It's indeed a small fire.
It will biggen up.
It'll biggin up. It's a sad fire. It's so sad.
We're not going to be warm tonight.
Oh, we'll be warm.
for all of the days we've gone without rain, everything is still like a little bit damp.
Fire going. Now can I eat it?
Looks like the Esbit Cube for the win.
Now.
That was a money shot there.
I got this thing, Chanda bought it like 2 years ago, and I didn't bring any dinner because I thought the kids would not eat all theirs, but they did. So I'm gonna try and make this. It says you gotta cook it in a pot, and I'm totally not gonna do that, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's kind of tainted by my red light. It looks like mashed potatoes, but it tastes like apple pie. So it's alright. It'll do for dinner. Well, good morning. It's almost 8 o'clock, and Bryce and I got up at about 6:45. Actually, Liam got up with us too. He had a cup of hot chocolate, and then he went back to bed. But Bryce and I got up at about 6:45. He tore down camp and headed out. He's got some things to do today, but I'm not going anywhere until the kids wake up. So I think I'm just going to have another cup of coffee and sit and enjoy the sound of the birds and the sun coming up and the nice cool breeze. And we don't really know what we're going to do next today. Our plan was to stay through lunch, but we weren't planning on being at a dry site. We were planning on being at a creek. So yeah, once the kids are up and moving, we will figure out what to do. But until then, I'm going to sit and drink coffee and listen to the birds. So the kids are up and eating breakfast. I'm gonna start tearing stuff down. I gotta say that we slept really well in the rain shadow. It vents very, very well. Lots of airflow through it. It kind of felt like you were just sleeping under a tarp, which is really nice. I really appreciate that, especially with 3 people in it. So thumbs up to the rain shadow. We'll do a full review of that soon, hopefully. All right, well, we are all packed up, and we're gonna go check out the fire tower and the overlook real quick, and then we're gonna hit the road and head home. So I'll get a little bit of footage of that probably, but this is gonna be our farewell. We only have a quarter-mile hike back to the car. So thanks for watching, thanks for following along. We had a really good time on our little overnight, and we will catch you next time.
I hope you guys watch our show. There is no. See that, guys? It's so pretty. Let's leave it alone now. Very high. I like this tree. Shaky. What normal?
Ready?
That's a lot more stairs. I'm more stay with you.
You're gonna stay right there?
I'm just going
As far
up.
as you're going?
Oh God.
Are you sure? Okay. What about you? You wanna go further, or you wanna stop?
Please, don't you want to look at the very top?
No.
Daddy, I want you to take me back down.
Okay.
Take,
That's okay. Let's look around from right here.
can James come?
This is a nice view. Okay. We'll go a little higher. Maybe up to the next level. I bet the next level is high enough for Hopi.
I think one more step.
One more flight.
I'm gonna go down.
This is high enough?
Yeah.
Okay.